all began in spring 1987, May 17th to be more detailed. Me and my brother Max were playing in the front yard of my grandma's house.
Technically, it says me and my brother Max, we are playing in the front yard.
So they're doing it right now. Oh, time travel. Paradox.
Paradox. Whoa. We would often visit her because she didn't have a long time to live anymore. That's more.
That's a nice way to put it.
It's just like, oh, Grandma, I only wanted to see you when you were close to death. It was really getting dark out, so we called our dad to pick us up. But for some weird reason, my dad rejected. He never did that. What a responsible parent. Can you come pick me up, Dad? It's getting dark. No, fuck your son.
No, you little pansy. Walk home like a real man would.
The only chance to get home now was walking for half hour. Oh man, that's so bad. We didn't want to waste any time. We picked up 2 flashlights and began to walk. Max's flashlight was really weak, so we only used mine. After a few minutes, we somehow got lost in a forest. My just imaginary forest appeared.
It's like I don't know what that place is like. I imagine like there's a road, half-hour walk, and like we somehow got lost in a forest. It just appeared.
My flashlight was getting weaker by the minute, so we only walked for about 15 minutes, and we already tired. We were already tired. There was no chance of a choice than wait till daylight.
What?
Well, we're a bit lost, and so we'll just have to bunker down here for the night. We're miles away from civilization.
There was no...
Yeah, there was no chance of a choice than wait till daylight. So if someone throw a dictionary at them, that might get them moving. Max and I were getting really tired. We laid on the ground and tried to ignore the ants. Tried to ignore Le Slenderman. It took us long to fall asleep. I woke up first and noticed my flashlight, was gone. Having no idea where it went, but it didn't care since it was early in the morning.
Of course it didn't. It's not sentient.
The sun,
brave little flashlight.
The sun was finally coming up. I noticed that my cell phone battery was empty.
Wait, cell phone in 1987? Weren't you a rich kid?
Yeah, you bastard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If only I remembered that I had it with me. What?
What, you could have laid down and slept on top of it?
Max woke up shortly after, but it seems that he was a few feet from where he fell asleep. I also noticed
the ants were carrying him away.
I also noticed that blood was coming out of his mouth. Random trees around the forest fell down. It didn't look like an animal's teeth, but...
I'm sorry, what just happened?
I don't
Trees fell down
know.
and they didn't look like animal teeth.
It didn't.
They're trees.
It didn't look like an animal's teeth, but human teeth. But
human teeth, the worst kind.
I remember in class, the teacher said that it was impossible for human teeth to do that. Do what? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Existing and using butt twice.
Impossible. Like, yeah, what do they do? Like, he's got a little tattoo on him. It's impossible for teeth to draw properly. What?
I asked Max if he saw anything at night. He just laughed and we moved on.
Max is dark at night.
Yeah.
Can't see a thing.
He didn't say a word. I felt like nature made him crazy.
What?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if that's the case, David Attenborough, what a lunatic.
Yeah. Who knew camping was so fucking dangerous? Boy Scouts are just playing with fire.
Now, cliche. Here's a cliche. I decided to ignore it. We moved on. We were...
You speak fine. All the blood coming out your mouth and the weird bite mark, which we won't explain, maybe.
Which according to his teacher, is not supposed to do that. Anyway, we moved on. Things were getting stranger and weirder. Max was getting insane. He threw up every 10 minutes or so. And he was randomly tripping around. That just sounds like he had a few drinks.
Yeah.
He went off, got pissed with the ants, and
learned their language.
Yeah, he made them into one.
Yeah, he knocked up their queen.
When the minute struck full stop...
Excuse me?
Don't know. He kicked me by the stomach.
He kicked next to the stomach.
He narrowly missed me. I threw up.
Yeah.
No, I know he was going deadly insane. Full stop. I kicked him in the back in the head. I kicked him back in the head. Right. He fell back. I jumped on him, punched him in the face multiple times. I didn't knew why I was doing this. Oh, this is hard.
Are they both getting a strange feeling?
I
We're going to
guess
beat up
so.
some kids soon. The first person to jump over them on a skateboard.
Oh, this is the best bit. Soon he grabbed me again and threw me against the tree. I was massively in pain. Here's me trying to do I'm trying to get it properly here. My brain's really struggling. I could not take it anymore.
I fucking sympathise.
Oh my god! I roundhouse kicked him in the head, in the balls, and the stomach.
No, you didn't.
He must have been massively pain.
So he managed to So he roundhouse kicked him. So did he hit with one roundhouse kick? Did he hit him all three places, or was it three roundhouse kicks?
I think
Either
it is
way,
3 roundhouse
bullshit.
kicks. Yeah, either way it is bullshit. In the balls. Oh.
Roundhouse kicking someone in the balls would be really difficult.
Yeah.
Also painful for the other guy.
Especially if you're massively in pain. I know he will never be the same. He soon began punching me in the face. You just took 3 roundhouse kicks. What the fuck? His fighting skills were outrageous. Just like that Tekken character.
Just truly outrageous.
I could not take it anymore. I began running. After about 5 minutes, I ran out of stamina because I was a game character apparently. Luckily, I was near a road and saw a police car driving down it. The police officer stopped and asked, "What are you doing here? You seem injured. What's wrong?"
I asked if I could speak to another policeman.
I replied, "My brother is insane. Please stop him." Max ran towards the police can. As he ran, he tripped on a rock and hitting the police car hardly.
Oh
My God!
I don't have enough face or enough palm for this.
He passed out as we took him to the hospital just immediately, just like that. The police officer, by the way, named Douglas, called my father and he picked me up. Finally, the useless bastard. After 3 days, my father and I returned to check if he was okay, only to see corpses of nurses and doctors all around the hospital. Oh, fuck off. As we investigated the place, I found documents that said Max, 13-year-old, massive mind loss.
Massive mind loss.
These are some
these
professional
doctors are great.
doctors.
Were they going to, send him back home and if he had anything wrong with him after a few weeks,
Oh yeah.
if they could get some psychological help later?
Yeah, all that murdering, just put it down to the pills.
One too many aspirins and snap.
My brother was gone. Simply gone. A killer. 5 years passed.
What is that in the same paragraph?
I don't know. As many reports of unknown murders occurred in near areas. Is that even a word? A-C-C-R-U-E-D.
I don't know, actually. I feel like I should know that, but I don't.
Probably. Yeah, you're giving me a
I'm a
colour.
little dizzy.
Yeah, it's because of the creepypasta, that's why. A hot Friday night.
Crude. He says a crude.
This was a hot Friday night. I heard weird noises around my house. I turned the lights on, only to see ... my father's body! With a red creature eating his heart. It's because it's got 2
Why
A's.
is there an umlaut?
I don't know. That creature was Max. I ran out as fast as possible to the neighbour's house. Just when they were about to call the police, Max shattered the window, gutting them with a knife. Then, ...
Wait, then is a sentence.
Yeah, then is a sentence. There's just gutting them with a knife, full stop, then full stop. He grabbed my mouth, just about to stab me, but luckily the next door neighbour called the police. But what? The other next door neighbour called the police. So, is it just going to be a neighbour chain of calling the police?
And once you call the police, crime just stops.
Yeah, this is as soon as he made that phone call. I've called the police. Well, fuck that shit. I'm getting out of here.
We'll have a response time of 0.4 seconds.
Just before he jumped out the window, he said a sentence that I will never forget.
I'm pretty sure sentence is spelled properly.
Probably, I'm ill. He said a sentence that I will never forget. You're next. Don't even hide. I see you again.
Again.
Ha 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 ha. Ha! Done.